Hi, my name's Alison. Welcome to the Access All Areas DVD. The aim of the DVD is to make treatment transparent. This DVD is for people who are in treatment and those who haven't decided to take up treatment just yet.
I also thought it might be really useful for people who provide treatment to look at some of this stuff.
Yeah, well, that's very true, because basically we started out to inform people who were thinking about treatment or those who are in treatment who may not have enough information. But as we've moved along and as we've developed this DVD, we've found that it may be useful for service providers as well.
Yeah, and I'm Adam, by the way. I should have introduced myself when I came in. Sorry about that.
And there's three of us that have worked very closely on this, and the other one is AGO. So AAA stands for Access All Areas, and it stands for AGO, Alison and Adam.
And Ago, how are people going to use this?
Well, just get your DVD remote and you can navigate your way to the area that interests you the most. So if you're pregnant, go to the pregnancy section.
Or maybe if you're not pregnant, it still might be useful.
Okay.
The DVD was developed from using information that was gathered through focus groups. These focus groups were made up of people who were in treatment and people who were using but not in treatment yet. So basically the questions were developed and then rewritten to suit those people who were actually going to be the target group for this particular DVD.
That took a long while, didn't it?
It did take a long while. It was very difficult.
She did it all.
Yeah. And a lot of people have been really helpful.
Oh,
so
yes.
all the people who've given up their time on this have done this kind of willingly and for free. And if they were going to charge us, they weren't ever going to get filmed.
Well, there were a lot of user groups across Australia that actually assisted in this. I just sort of set out the parameters of the focus group, and they ran them, which was magnificent and very, very helpful. But it did mean we had a lot of information that we had to then narrow down, which we did. And then once those questions were developed, what we did was then ask service providers to respond to those questions.
Service providers are people like doctors, nurses, pharmacists, but we got lots of other people talking. So we got people from docs and people from the police and from the prison service, anybody and anyone who felt they had something to offer, or more importantly, anybody and everyone who the users who asked the questions thought they wanted to hear from.
And yeah, we went to the country as well. We went for a drive into all the regional
Some
areas.
of you went for a drive.
Well, we went just to get a different perspectives on things, and that was great as well.
And your car broke down.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've gathered all the questions that are important to you, the questions that you would have liked to have asked and maybe felt uncomfortable in doing that. Well, we've gathered them for you and we've got the answers. And we've got the answers directly from the people who actually run the services. So we hope it really helps.
Yeah.
So get your remote, navigate your way through, and hope you get the information you're looking for.
Enjoy.